across the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you but it's too soon. I wanna meet you but I can't speak. Or dead across the room, but I am trying. Stuck beneath the spinning glow of a familiar hue. Struck by your impression like all of those next to you. But I will try to stand and make it down the hall. But in the sound, I'm barely here at all. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you but it's too soon. I wanna meet you but I can't speak. Or dead across the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you but it's too soon. I wanna meet you but I can't speak. Or dead across the room, but I am trying so hard to meet you where you are. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you but it's too soon. I wanna meet you but I can't speak. Or dead across the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you but it's too soon. I wanna meet you but I can't speak. Or dead across the room, but I am trying so hard.
Yes. I was just fixing chat. That's okay. I was mostly just talking to myself anyway. Finally, we're finally back here. Yeah, we can at least attempt to make progress in the game. No, it's okay. I do want to do, grab mouse though. It's a little here. Okay. So we were supposed to be talking to like the residents or something, right? already talked to all these. I might need to go around the other way. This guy. You, sir, do you have something to tell me? And people have no respect for others. What seems to be the matter? Look at this wall of mine. Someone's graffitied it. I'm sure the neighborhood misfit who did this is having a laugh, but I'm the one who has to clean it up. Paint's stuck on pretty good. I don't think you'll be able to strip it off. Suppose I'll just have to paint over the whole thing. While we're on the subject of paints, I might as well ask, have you ever heard this puzzle? 71. Peculiar paint job. The old brick wall is painted in a strange aesthetic. There are 5 unique shapes on the white background. Artsy. Which color paint was used the most? Touch the correct hand, then tap submit. The most? Oh, white.
How about this?
They tried to hide the white can, like slightly to the side, but no, it's the white. Exactly, without a doubt, the white paint used as a background covers the most area. Smart thinking, and you know what? Your smart thinking has given me a brilliant idea of my own. Oh, let me hear it. If I just paint this wall white again, I'm practically begging someone to come over and graffiti it. So maybe I should paint something to come by, or should get someone to come by and paint a fancy mural on here for me. I mean, a white wall is one thing, but you have to be a real worm to graffiti a nice mural. Not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it myself. Not what I wanted. Did I accidentally press on him? No. Talk to this guy again? Hold on. Am I supposed to talk? Now you want bosses and N. Okay. He went everywhere, though. Kinda hoping I could, like, sneak around. Pretty sure I talked to everyone. Hi, Zero! Gentleman doing? I already went. That's the toy shop, so I was already in here. I asked people in here. Talk to you again? Oh, this was the person I was supposed to talk to. Wasting your time searching for him in this part of town. Does that mean you know where we can find our man? Oh, I've said too much. I can be careless at times. So you do know. Please tell us where we can find him. It's very important. I'll say it again, lad. I like how forthright you are. Given that, I suppose I can drop a hint your way that may help you. That is, on one condition. Yeah? You run over and tell my darling wife that I'll be eating lunch out today. Oh, who or where she is? Oh, she's easy to find. My Myrtle, she runs the pet shop on the edge of Chinatown. It shouldn't take too long to find it. Very well, we'll deliver the message to your wife and return later. So I actually do know where that is. Down this way. This must be where we find Myrtle. 'Tis. Is. We have a message for you, Myrtle. Let me guess, it's from that no-good husband of mine. That sluggard just strolls around town all day while I work my fingers to the bone here. It's a sluggard? Explain later when we don't have an angry lady. Now, where were we? Right. Your husband, Rudolph, wanted to let you know that he'll be eating lunch out today. No doubt he's at Pepper's. Infuriating. I'm the one who works, yet still manage to prepare lunch for us every day. He has the nerve to let it go to waste? now, madam. Please settle down. Furthermore, we don't even oh my god, we don't have enough disposable income to be eating out all the time. I don't care how much he likes those soups, his behavior is simply shameful. Well, we've delivered the message, we best be off. I spend valuable time picking out and preparing nutritious, delicious recipes, and this is my thanks? I am a working woman, you know. Oh, where'd everyone go? That was intense. It just goes to show you that when someone prepares you food, you cannot just rotten off on them. Where's the professor? I'm over here. You three surprised me. I had no idea you could run that fast. My apologies, Professor. It seems to be it's getting a bit uncomfortable in there. Professor, don't you agree that it's very rude to stand up someone when they've made food for you? Yes, absolutely. A gentleman should always express gratitude for the hospitality of others. Now that that's over with, Rudolph needs to hold up his end of the bargain. Let's pay him another visit. Tell me where to find the guy. Did you deliver my message to my honey? He did, but I have to tell you that she was absolutely seething the time we left. Why ever for? She seemed rather upset at the thought of you visiting Pepper's restaurant. Oh, dear me, I fear there may have been a misunderstanding brewing here. Go on. My wife is a gem, and I treat her like a queen, and what queen do you know prepares lunch? She works so hard, and I don't want her to add to her burden. Plus, who doesn't love new soup? Anyway, excuse me, I'm boring you now. Let me give you that bit of information I promised you. This is just a rumor, but I've heard that the fellow you're after is quite fond of old Father Tem. Some say he goes up for long walks to admire the river whenever he has a spare moment. So, there's a chance we might find our man by the river Tem. Like I said before, it's a rumor and nothing more, but go and see. Maybe it'll pan out. We'll do just that. Thank you for the advice. Just a moment now. You younger folk are always in a hurry, aren't you? Here, take this. Fire? Small restaurant on the edge of the Thames. Called the Thames Arms? Lovely little place if you're in the area and have time to really if you have the time, you should really stop in. I've been okay. I kind of had a bit of a boring day. I was supposed to start, like half an hour ago, honestly. I was supposed to start stream like half an hour ago, but I was, watching something with my parents in the living room. That went a little longer than expected. My wife, Myrtle. Exactly how angry was she? Furious. I see. Thank you. That's all. Where does one go to admire the Thames down here? There was a hill we walked over on the way to Chinatown. View of the river there was nice. The place Luke's talking about is the path that runs down to the riverside. Might be worth checking out. Oh goody, a walk by the river sounds so nice. Laura, focus. Serious business. We're on hot trail of a criminal. Oh, loosen up a little. We're making progress on the case, and Flora's just finding her own way to enjoy it. Suppose that's true. What are we waiting for? Head to the hill. I like boring days, just want that day. I wanted to do more today, and then I didn't get out of bed until I should have, and I'm actually still in my pajamas, and I could have been significantly more responsible with my time today, and then I just... Meeting by the river. Go to the hill by the Thames. Hello again, sir. Ah! You always keep sneaking up on me. Sorry, it's just I noticed your pants and shoes were soaked, and so what? I've got wet pants. Least of my problems right now. Well, what seems to be the problem? I'm waiting here on a friend, and I think that there's some. Oh god, I think there's been some confusion about our meeting time. Goblin mode today, kinda. I guess we'll call it more troll than goblin. I was kind of hiding away in my little troll hut. That is my room. Living under a bridge. I think my watch is 5 minutes slow, but it's actually 5 minutes fast. My friend thinks his watch is 5 minutes fast, but it's actually 5 minutes slow. If we try to show up at our meeting point, same time following only the time of our watches, how many minutes earlier than my friend will I arrive? Also, if I happen to arrive later than my friend, put a minus sign in front of your... Okay. So if your watch is 5 minutes fast, and his is 5 minutes slow, then wouldn't you want to show up 10 minutes late? Right? 10 minutes late? Hi! Because if yours is 5 minutes fast, then that means that you have to. So, like, let's say that they were meeting at 4 o'clock. So, if they were meeting at 4 o'clock and your watch was 5 minutes fast, then you would want to arrive at 5:04. But if your friend's watch is 5 minutes slow, then that's going to add an extra 5 minutes onto your time for the watch, right? So, wouldn't it be you have to arrive 10 minutes late? For you both to show up at the same time?
Let's see if I've got this right.
No.
I must have overlooked something.
Puzzle can be tough to wrap your head around at first. Try picking a set time and meeting as the meeting time and working from there. But I did! Because if you pick 4 o'clock... Pick 4 o'clock. And this is a... There. Then you would want it to be... If you would have... Your watch is 5 minutes fast, then your watch would read 4:05 when you arrive at 4 o'clock. And then it would read... And since yours is 5 minutes slow, then your friends would read 55. So you would want to show up at 4:10 to make up for these extra 5 minutes here. Your friend will be... Wait. You think that your watch is 5 minutes slow, but it's actually 5 minutes fast. That's a 10-minute difference in and of itself. Okay. Oh, I don't. Word puzzles are the hardest one. Watch reads 4 when it's really 3. Is it 20? But we're looking for the time of when the friend would arrive, or when he should arrive to meet his friend. How many minutes earlier than my friend will I arrive? Oh, I'm answering this wrong. How many minutes earlier will I arrive than my friend? 10. Right?
That should do the trick.
No. Ugh.
I was sure my logic was sound.
Because so I picked the meeting time of 4 o'clock. Let's say they're meeting at 4 o'clock. No. Meeting at 4 o'clock. If my watch, I think, is 5 minutes slow, is actually 5 minutes fast. Then I would want to arrive at 5. Because... No. Slow. No, that's not right. Ugh. Am I doing opposites? God. Wait, so the first watch you would actually be arriving at, your watch would say 5. Because if you think it's 5 minutes slow, but it's actually 5 minutes fast, you would arrive at 3:55, but it would be 4:05. So if you arrive at 3:50, want to arrive at 3. You would want to arrive at 3:50. Yeah. But if your friend thinks that his watch is 5 minutes fast, it's actually 5 minutes slow, he would arrive at 4:05. 15 minutes? Wait a sec. I think that your watch is 5 minutes slow. Actually, 5 minutes. Would arrive. You would think you need to arrive. 5. I think it's 5 minutes past. Actually, 5 minutes slow. Wouldn't you also arrive at 3:55? Try 15. 15 not work? Because they're opposites of each other, so wouldn't they be arriving at the same time? Right? If they're opposites of each other, wouldn't they be arriving at the same time?
That should do the trick.
Oh.
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
I have one more answer, and if it's not this, I'm gonna be sad. 20? About to say 5. Is he arriving 20 minutes early or 20 minutes late?
That should do the trick.
It is 20.
Just as I suspected.
The difference in time is 20 minutes. Okay. I hate wordplay. That's why word puzzles are really just not the thing. They're just not my strong suit. Salutations and whatnot. What brings you upstanding citizens back through here? We're tracking down the boss of the family. Got a hot tip that he's down by the Thames. Oh, now, pipe down. I'm sniffing around for trouble like that, and something's bound to start from me. You certainly appear to be the authority on the subject. Don't you know it? And I know... Oh my god. And I know enough to tell you guys that you guys aren't gonna heed my warning. If you're dead set on going to the riverside, at least check out the restaurant there. The grub there's phenomenal, and you might as well look for trouble on a full stomach. When did my... not work? Did my sticky note show up and I didn't see it? On. It is. Huh. That didn't go through. Okay, so we are going to... Almost there! The view of the Thames is really, really nice here. Where do you suppose the future professor is? I'm so excited to meet him. Laura, you're awfully cheery about all of this. Well, aren't you excited to meet him too? I want to find him, but I can't say I'm looking forward to meeting a criminal. The stairs over there should take us down to the riverside area. Not waste any time then. Down we go. Also, why do I feel like I'm way bigger than I was earlier? Did I make myself, like, gigantic by accident? Here we go. Wow, the river looks like it goes on forever. So pretty. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. I remember that you talk.
Careful now. That rabbit looks awfully, agitated. I don't like that glint in his eye. He looks like he could attack us at any moment.
Well, you've always had a way with animals, even those of the more cantankerous variety. Why don't you see if you can't befriend the little fellow?
Befriend him.
Small child, go deal with that animal for me so that I don't have to do it.
Friendly, but I guess I can give it a shot.
What do you want?
Hello. I hope you're enjoying this lovely day. Would you mind if we pass through here?
You humans are so full of yourself. Always acting like you own a place. But this here's my turf.
Oh, little boy, see that rabbit animal? Go talk to it.
Rearrange your kneecaps.
Sorry, Mr. Rabbit. I didn't mean to...
Mr. Rabbit? Please. What storybook you get that from? The name's subject free, okay? And don't get any stupid...
Why is a
ideas
rabbit
about
wearing a
us
biker
being
clothes?
friends, just because you know my name now.
Of course not, Mr. Subject 3. I didn't mean to impose, but we really do need to pass through here.
Those puny ears of yours don't hear too well, do they, boy? I thought I
This
made it
rabbit is
clear that
talking
this is
mad
my
shit for an
turf.
animal small enough to punt.
But we just...
Shut your trap. Look, I'm not an unreasonable rabbit, but nothing...
I love that he doesn't deny being a rabbit, it's just don't call me a rabbit.
If you want through that much...
Kick him into the
you're gonna have
river.
to solve this puzzle.
Oh no. He's giving me a puzzle. Rabbit hops. Puzzle's worth 20. This peculiar rabbit has a unique method of getting around. He travels 70 centimeters with each hop, but when he lands, he immediately hops 30 centimeters towards the direction his tail is pointing. On a straight line, what is the minimum number of hops it would take to reach a spot 10 meters away? I am not British. Centimeters in a meter? That feels like such a stupid question. That feels like such a stupid question. Can somebody tell me how many centimeters are in a meter? 10? Is it centi? No, centi, wait. Centi is in century, so it's in at 100? 100 centimeters a meter? Centi is 100th. Okay, so it's 100 centimeters a meter. Centimeter. Okay. So if he's traveling 70 centimeters, but then he hops back 30 centimeters direction that his tail is pointing. If he was going in a straight line back and Earth, so he's only traveling 40. He's only traveling 40 centimeters. It does. The problem is, though, that it says specifically on a straight line. How are the puzzles going? They're going. So 1,000 centimeters. Sorry, I'm mathing things out in my head. I could just be using a calculator. That's 25. But I have a feeling 25 is not the right answer.
Here's my answer.
Okay, it's not 25.
I don't know what to say.
Bunny is kind of weird, but he's also really clever. I don't think we're playing in what ifs right now. Is 70 centimeters the straight line, or do we count the 30 centimeters as a straight line? It says on a straight line, what is the minimum number of hops the rabbit will take to reach the spot 10 meters away? And it says he travels 70 centimeters hop, but when he lands, he immediately hops 30 centimeters back. 10? Crashed my game last night, but it was so late I closed the computer right before it finished that it would save its place, and it did not. Oh no! So if he's going 70 centimeters and then hopping back 30 centimeters, he's only going 40 centimeters a step. He's only going 40 centimeters a hop. Yeah, he jumps backwards. Well, it says he immediately towards the direction that his tail is pointing, which would be backwards. Because this is, in the case of he's on a straight line. At the start, he goes backwards. From the Whatever, Hi, Mac. Hold on. I'll read the question for you, if you would like. I already tried 25, though. And it said 25 was wrong. we're doing a puzzle game. Yeah, I tried 25 already. It said 25 was wrong. It says this peculiar rabbit has a unique method of getting around. He travels 70 centimeters with each hop, but when he lands, he immediately hops 30 centimeters towards the direction his tail is pointing. On a straight line, what is the minimum number of hops it will take the rabbit to reach a spot 10 meters away? Jumps backwards at the start. The jump is backwards, but backwards. Moving backwards, then there's minimums. Try 20? Okay.
How about this? I guess it's back to the drawing board.
We tried 25 already, but 20 we didn't try. I'll try 25.
This one's as good as solved.
Oh, Matt got it right.
Phew, that's a relief.
How'd you do it? Bunny hops is correct. If the bunny rabbit turns to 180 degrees midair during 70-meter hop, he will land and then hops 30 centimeters towards his tail, which will be pointing forward towards the target spot. So he's not. Husky's answer. He's not jumping backwards every hop. He's just continuously turning around. But he's like going spiral. Effectively the same. You're one of the smarter humans I've met, I'll give you that. So what exactly is your story, Mr. Subject 3? I know more about this old hare, do ya? Well, get your hanky ready, because my tail's quite a tearjerker. Okay. How long were you guys on that question?
I was born in the mean streets of
15
London
minutes?
and separated
And
from my
15?
parents at an early age. I would never see them again. It wasn't long before I was kidnapped and sold as a lab animal. I thought it couldn't get any worse. I was wrong. The research facility I was taken to was the most miserable place on Earth. It was there that the whitecoats started calling me Subject 3.
That's a peculiar name.
Yeah, it's because it wasn't so much a name as an ID. I was a test subject, not a cuddly pet. There was a subject 1 and a subject 2 there, but who knows what happened to them.
I don't mean to stir up painful memories, but you said you were a test subject, so...
You want to know about the test they did on me? Just thinking about it makes my fur stand on end. Well, this was one of their favourite routines. They'd throw me in a room and cut the lights. There'd be a loud noise like nails on a blackboard. Next thing I know, I'm in a totally different room. Even now, I've no idea what they were doing.
That sounds awful.
Have you two worked everything out?
Did you hear Subject
Layton.
3's terrible story? Apparently, he was forced to be a test subject in a whole bunch of weird science experiments.
Our friend here carries a heavy burden on his shoulders.
Poor little fellow.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna like that.
Poor little fellow. Spare me your pity. Life is hard, kid, and I've had it harder than most. None of it really matters. The sooner you stop expecting good things to happen, the better off you'll be.
What kind of attitude is that? You're free now, and you've got your whole life ahead of you.
Child, why hasn't thy rabbit befriended you yet?
Oh, so now you're gonna tell me how to live my life, eh? Go on then, get out of my face before I bite the lot of you.
What a quaint little restaurant. It's called the Tem Arms. Well, the Tem Arms appears to be open. Why don't we step inside and have a look? Then, welcome to the Tem Arms. Afternoon, sir. We're here in search of an acquaintance who may have come by today. As you can see, business is quite slow. One regular came in earlier, but he left a few minutes ago. The regular doesn't happen to come from Chinatown, does he? Forgive me, but it didn't seem right to give out that kind of information with consent. Of course, I understand your concern. However, this information could be vital in assuring the safety of London. That's quite a claim to make. What about this? If you can help me with the problem I'm having, perhaps I can help you with... wouldn't say that. Because you live in town doesn't... You've decided to make a special pair of dice that can display each day of the month numerically on your desk. As shown by the 12 at the top of the scroll, each day must use both dice. However, each day must use both dice, however. Single-digit days, like the first and the second of the month, will display 0 and 0, 2. 0, 1, and 0, 2, respectively. You thought you had the design figured out, but the layouts won't display all of the dates. Draw a circle around the one number that needs to... Circle around the one changed. Oh, the 0. Because if you do, the 0 has to be changed. Or not the 0, one of the ones. No, not one of the ones. So the 0 has to be changed, reason being because you can't have a 07, a 08, or a 09. It would jump from 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, but then you would have 17, 18. You need another 0. But there's two twos, which is unfortunate, but we need them. Ones, which we also need. No, you don't want to get rid of the existing 0 because you need it. All of these. What number? But then where would you put the other 9? Or where would you put a new 9? Because you need the 9 eventually. Need the 0. You need the 0, the 1, and the 2. So I can rule those ones out. Because the thing is, you need to be able to put 11 and 22. But you also need a 0. I'm thinking that the first dice was the first dice was the first digit. No, at least it doesn't say that. It just kind of says that you can round. Oh.
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
Because the 9 can be changed to 6. Oh. Excellent, your help is much appreciated. Now that we've solved your problem, can you tell us about the man who was in here earlier? Deal's a deal. The customer who came by earlier was what some might call a bit of an odd duck. When he comes in, he's wearing something different. I won't recognize him. So he disguises himself? Tries to, at any rate. Told me that he can't afford to be spotted in public. He always wears different. This man hails from Chinatown? That's right. Says he comes here to unwind. Much the same every time. Walks in wearing that top hat of his, orders a beverage, and then finds a seat by the window. Did you say he wears a top hat? I did. Tall number, like the one your friend's wearing. But, as you said before, the man has already left for... That's right. You were here just a few minutes ago. You'd have bumped into him leaving. Do you suppose this means he's going back to the Towering Pickup, Professor? Layton, it was him the whole time. I think there's a good possibility. Why don't we go to confirm our suspicions? Idea, let's go. Have a nice day. Hi, Sam. Barton over there? Where on earth is he peering into the restaurant window? Oh, I thought it was a bird. I didn't realize it was a person. Hey there, Barton. Fancy seeing you here. Oh, hello, Luke. I've been traveling around on foot and gathering information. But all that walking... Oh my god, all that walking has me in a mood for a snack. That's why you were peering through the restaurant window. Yes, I confess that a lovely wobbly jelly caught my eye. Do a hungry man a favor and keep my little break from the inspector, please. Wouldn't dream of reporting you, my good man. But now that you mention it, where is the inspector? He's been conducting a series of exhaustive interviews with everyone he meets in town. Once he finds a useful source, he really knows how to wring out every last detail. I'll bet. Oh, not you again! Oh, my dear sweet Fluke, I've been looking everywhere for you! What are you doing here? Push her into the river. Please excuse Luke here, he's just surprised is all. What a pleasant coincidence it is that we have happened to walk through here. Coincidence? Oh, no. This is nothing short of fate, because you see, Fluke and I are destined for one another. Well, I suppose that's one way of... about things. This Humpty Dumpty looking motherfucker. Her name is Belle. Fate, destiny, Luke, just what have you been telling this sweet girl? Me? Nothing! All one big misunderstanding. Belle and I aren't, you know, involved like that. Oh, Fluke, when you get all flustered like that, you're so cute, I could just eat you up. I am not flustered. Or cute. Hush now, my strong, gorgeous man. There won't be time for more flirting later. I came to let you know that I've been seeing strange men running all over town looking for you. They keep going on and on about the boss, blue hats, and other gibberish. That sounds bad. Professor, do you think the family's finally caught on to us? That might be the case. If so, we have limited time. We must gain access to the Towering Pagoda before the family reinforces their guard in the area. Don't be scared, my sweetling. I won't let anyone harm my dreamy hunk of a man. Look, Belle, thank you for the warning, but you can stop worrying about me now. And you can stop calling me weird names, alright? Now let's go. Oh, Fluke, I love when you play hard to get. Makes me swoon. I had someone talk to me in the like like that rip in the chat for me, y'all. I don't know if I would want... That feels a little overbearing for me. I wouldn't want somebody like that, I don't think. Master of the Towering Pagoda, Chapter 9. Really quick, we are... Oh, wait, no. Gotta run. Back inside. Excuse me, sir. I need to go in. Back again, I see. We heard that Mr. Layton has returned. True. That being the case, I assume you'll let us through the gate? Fine. I have no objection. Well, that's not entirely true. There is one minor issue left. When the boss got back, he told me not to let anyone through the gate without solving this puzzle first. Puzzle number 86, the impassable... One has ever solved. The impassable gate. Give it a try if you dare. If you get to the top, I'll let you pass. Slide Professor Layton and Luke into the top square. Solve this puzzle. Okay. Got it. kidnapped him. People in this universe really just don't have anything else to do all day besides sit around and make puzzles. That's, yes, pretty much. A piece of a miracle that it's a miracle the Layton economy is able to even function. Oh, do you want to pay for your groceries? Yeah. Can you solve this puzzle first? You mean I'm just here to buy milk? And then they just look at you and they start waving a piece of paper in your face. Like, solve the puzzle, you get no milk. Oh, hold on. I'll look at this longer. That always sounds like it's... trying to fit the... Oh my goodness. Problem... Dummy. Want to be dummy in my thighs, not in my brain. Oh, it's this puzzle again? It's not the same one, just something similar. Want to be thick in the American sense, but not in the British sense. Exactly. I'm like... in peace is in my way. That start was correct, but I think I... Can't get this green piece out of here. I got it.
Let's see if I've got this right.
I got it.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
I couldn't get the stupid green piece out of the way. Okay, wonderful. Where do we find him? Head down the street to the pagoda. I wouldn't keep him waiting if I were you. The towering pagoda's not that far now. Finally, the Layton from your time and the one from mine will meet each other face to face. That might be tough, seeing as how our professor's not here. Huh? Where's the professor? My friend is texting me going, I have questions. It's like, I am streaming. He seems to have disappeared. But he just solved that puzzle that got us through the gate. Yes, and then we walked through the gate together. He was a bit ahead of us by that point. He might have waved at me and before he vanished. But where did he go? Not sure. Oh, he was smiling as he dashed off. But why? Exactly. His actions always have a purpose, but I can't see why he'd run away. Hey, Flora, there's a slip of paper stuck to your back. Embarrassing. Somebody must be playing a prank on me. Something written on it. The professor's handwriting. Let me see. Says, go on without me, I'll catch up with you soon. Never led us astray before, so I think we should do as he says. I agree. Probably all part of some brilliant plan the professor's been readying. Sounds fine, but in the meantime, will one of you please take this paper off my back? Hey, what are you lot doing back here? Just on our way to the Towering Pagoda. Not that our business concerns you. Not so fast. You're one of the fellows behind the incident at the casino, aren't you? Let's say that I am. What would you do about it? I'd get my boss, Shelmy, to give you a knuckle sandwich, if only he hadn't gone off to the bathroom. Well, lucky for us, he's not here. Be going now. You run off, I'll make sure my boss squishes you like a bug when he finds you. Duly noted. Wait, and one more thing. Solve this puzzle. Throws a book at him. Photo finish. For 89. This finish line photo of a race has been cut into strips, which were then mixed up. The runners finished the race in the order in the photo. Who came in third? Okay, we're gonna... No, that makes sense. Okay, so they're out of order. This is in front of this one. Actually, I might actually do this one. This is in front of this one. Because I can see the bird. Like, that's its... Here's a end of a tail. Like... This is this person's hat, so these two are together. Who's this in the front? Hold on. That's this. So we have 1, 2, 3. One's 4. Makes this 5. You have 1. Ahead of this bird. Memo. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. This head here belongs to this bird. We have 1, 2, 3 really quick. Just so that I don't lose track. This bird... Bird's head is here, so this has to go behind it. One is in front, so we have 1. This would make this 2. This one's 3. This one is 4. 5. First, second, so that makes F third place? I think.
Allow me to present my solution.
Okay.
It seems I was right on the money.
Had to look at it. I was like leaning in front of my screen. I was like looking as close as I possibly could. I was trying to match up heads and hair. Okay. Arn, you solved my puzzle. We really don't have any more time for this silliness. Now, we'll be just heading to the pagoda now. Fine. But just remember you got lucky. If my buddy were here, you'd be the one getting bossed around right now. You finished? This isn't over. Mark my words, you will get yours.
I hope we find the professor soon. Poor thing. You're just lost without him, aren't you, Luke? You're a fine one to talk.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Let's be off.
Where did you go? 1 minute you were there, and the next you'd vanished.
My apologies, Luke. I just needed to check something. But enough about that. Come along, everyone. The towering pagoda is just steps away.
Cutscene.
At last, we're here. And somewhere up there is the future Professor Layton.
Perhaps, and perhaps not.
You needed a smoke
I
break.
suspect this whole affair
I can't
may
smoke
be
in front of the
more
children.
complex than we originally thought. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I have to knock on the door. I was like, do I just go in the door? No. Suppose it would be too much to expect the door to be open. The eyes of this dragon seem to be a key to unlocking the door. And scratching in the background. A puzzle. Let me handle it, Professor. I'll have the door open before you know it. Well, number 90, the eye of a dragon. The eye of the dragon. This dragon's eyes aren't spheres, but oh my god. Dodecahedrons. Pardon me. This means that each eye is a 3D object constructed from a 12-sided pentagon, or it's constructed from 12 pentagons. Though one of the eyes is already made, the other still needs to be assembled. Which option, A, B, C, or D, will create the exact same eye as the folded one? Trying to think of, because it's a 3D object, so I'm like doing this in my head. I think it's C. No, because when you fold them together... No, it's A.
This one's as good as solved.
It's A.
Phew, that's a relief.
Way to go! The answer's A. Doing three-dimensional objects like that in your head is kind of hard, but I used to build a lot of things like that because I was a dork that really liked to make like three-dimensional objects out of paper when I was a kid, and so I remember rid of that. All set. Smashing work, Luke. There's no time to celebrate, you two. Let's head in. Knock, knock. Kinda looks like... God, what is his name? Don Corleone from Final Fantasy VII. What's contraption here? Appears to be a peculiar set of goggles. I think they're too big for my head. Let me see them. Oh, this is some sort of personal projection device. A personal what? Think of it as a television for one, Luke. Only the wearer can see the image inside. So it's a VR headset. I'd wager that there's a puzzle in here, in these goggles that only the wearer can see. I'm sure solving it is the only way to get through the door. That's high tech. It should fit me comfortably. Let me have a look. What's this contraption here? It's a door, Luke. What do you see, Professor? Those glasses make you look like a bug. A robot bug. Something coming into focus here. Number 91, strange glasses. These two circular objects show what they're seeing through your right and left eye. The images were originally the same, but one of them has now been flipped right-left and spun around in an unknown amount of times. The shapes are the same as in the original image, with the exception of one. Which one has been changed slightly? No, H is right. Because if you're flipping it right-left, that means... If you're flipping it right-left, wouldn't it be... So if we're looking at H here. If you're flipping it right-left, then it's going this way. Oh wait, no, right-left is the... Right? Because it's going right to left? Oh, wait, no, you're right. I was trying to do all the other ones, and I'm like, no, that doesn't seem right. Because H would be flipped left-right. Draw a circle. Whee!
That should do the trick.
Head it backwards. No, it's not.
I
Carefully,
must
you might have missed
overlooked
something. No, it's okay. It was H. We just did H. E is right. F is right. I just tried H. Right. Right, C doesn't change. Right, H change.
That should do the trick.
D.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Might have been fooled by the flipping, but since you were paying attention to the differences along the shape's axis, it might have been easy to find. What? In one image, the line through the circle is perpendicular to the star point, and the other is not. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's a relief to take those off. Feeling a bit lightheaded, I had trouble focusing. But it was totally worth it. Thanks to you, the door's unlocked and we can clear and press on. Gloomy place. Think so? I actually like how there's the dragons everywhere. Oh, they're back. So you're the scoundrel who bullied my poor underling. That's going to cost you, lad. He went crying to his boss. means such bravery. Quiet, you. What was I supposed to do back there? I was outnumbered. There, I understand. Oh, fellow, and you knew that you had no chance of stopping us. So, you got your big lug of a boss to do the dirty work for you. Like all the insults you want, or insults like before. Believe you me, if the boss allowed violence in the pagoda, I'd have you pounded, or I would have pounded you already. Since you can't do that, or since I can't do that, I'll sock you with this vicious puzzle. Like me to take care of this one, Luke? Oh, don't trouble yourself with this riff-raff, Professor. I can handle whatever he's dishing out. Outnumbered my guide, 2 of the 3 people were actually children. Couple of rapscallions have hidden some stolen goods in a cave that protect their stash. Or to protect their stash, they're planning to seal off the entrance with some wood. To do so, they need to cut the board shown below into equal pieces. Where should the thieves make their cut? Draw the answer with your stylus. Okay. Into 2 pieces? Yeah, 2 equal pieces. Here. Right there?
I do believe I've got the answer.
Yeah.
Puzzling? I think not.
Yeah. Nice cut. You're exactly right. To seal the cave, the thieves flipped one of the pieces upright to show, or as shown below. Above. Yeah. So much for that puzzle. Oh, what will you do? Boss doesn't want to rough up people here. But you can't stay here forever. When I see you outside, you'd better watch your back. Yeah, what he said. Oh, bark and no bite. Come on, everyone. We've got places to be. The whole room is covered in mirrors. Strange, isn't it? Very disorienting. It's hard to know which way we should head. Seems as if we've hit a dead end. Do you think we should proceed, Big Loop? Maybe there's a hidden puzzle on one of these walls that we have to press, or that we have to press to open the door. Close, but not quite. My guess is correct. The door out of here, in the dark over here. But we can't rush headlong into the dark. There's no telling what traps could be set there. Well, now I see what you're at. Are you saying that this room is a puzzle, Professor? Right, Luke. I'm about to solve our way out. Got something to do with light. The mirror maze. 16 circular 16 circular rooms are arranged in a square below. A beam of light shines in a straight line from each of the 4 letters A, B, C, and D. The exits through each. I know it's circular. I can't. Of course you jump in just to make fun of me mispronouncing circular. I just can't do it. I have to think about it really super hard. Each beam passes through a number of rooms listed below its letter. Identify which 4 rooms contain the mirrors. Which 4 rooms contain the mirrors and the direction each mirror faces by tapping the room. What? 16 circular rooms are arranged in a beam of light shines in a straight line from letters. CD and exits or gross. Sided mirrors in four of the room. Select the beam. Passes a number of rooms. Below is it letter? Identify which 4 rooms. Oh, I have to find the rooms with the mirrors? I'm placing them. I see. Okay, okay. Well, let's start with 4 and 4. Okay. 3. I have to place 4. I have to place all 4 of the mirrors to where all of these are correct. Okay. So then this one is out of... I can't do this one. I know that. That's out of the order. We can identify that the ones that are in front of the arrows are off limits. I guess maybe they don't have to be because it's being like... Oh no, they can... Wait, no, they can pace that way because you... Figuring out which beam. That's what I'm trying to think. They have to pass through. Go. The straight. Five? That leaves us. No, that one has to go there. One has to go through here because this is the only way to make 5. This is the only way to make 4. One has to be this way because there's to make 4, so I have to figure out the 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6. Oh, that's way too many. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, it's not. Problem is that I still have an extra mirror. Identify which 4 rooms contain a mirror. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. How was it supposed to go the other way? I'm stupid. How is it supposed to go the other way?
Let's see if I've got this right. Well, that's settled.
There we go. Okay. Means my theory was right on the money. This way, everyone. Upstairs. Professor, I think this might be the top floor. We must be close now. Future Professor's quarters are most likely on the other side of that door. How are we supposed to go over that huge gap? Anyone else think the door looks like a giant slide puzzle? No, not more slide puzzles! An astute observation. It seems the foundation under our feet is yet another puzzle for us to solve. Professor Layton sure has a flair for the dramatic. Case. Now let's get started on this puzzle. Not more slide puzzles! Make a path. Can you figure out how to put the 4 pieces of the dragon bridge back together? Can't walk through the spiked ball, so... That. Oh, I see. The ball moves. Well, first things first. Be able to make... That can't... That trapped everything. I just want to move quick. That traps things. Wait, no, I can do... Rounds that I can working with. Oh wait, there's a dragon design on them. And where they go? Has to go in the front. And then this is the piece that goes down here. So we have the front and the back. Goes in the center then. The problem is out of there. Cute. You can slowly see her losing her patience. I am doing okay. I understand where the pieces go. It's just a matter of getting the pieces where they need to be. At least with this one, I can see where the pieces are. Can't, they don't that way. Hold on. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Trying to make the space for the... Not. Grabbed everything. Ugh. Thought I had it. How did I get it over there the first time? Oh my god, what did I do the first time? I don't remember. I know. I know I need to get it on the other side. I just don't know how. I hate slider puzzle. Clearly not, because they wouldn't have so many of them in here if we didn't. Ugh,
That should do the trick.
finally.
Just as I suspected.
You did it! Yeah. There, it's safe to cross now, everyone. Alright, stand back. I'm gonna open the door. Be careful. Who knows what the future Layton is planning.
Excuse me, you there!
Welcome, Herschel Layton.
I demand an explanation.
Are you really Professor Layton?
Yes, of
Gasp.
course. Don't you recognize your old friend?
I don't know. Something about you seems...
My god, it's Herschel Layton.
Surely you recognize yourself, Herschel? Misfortune, our fortune, is a result of your ambition and genius.
And why are you shorter than me? And also, why do you have no pigment in your skin? You are like a ghost. His fashion sense really hasn't changed.
You've put on quite a show, but it's clear to me that you're nothing but a charlatan.
Oh, is that so?
Professor, what tipped you off?
Yes, what indeed? I'm all ears.
You, sir, are a fraud, and I intend to expose you for the imposter you are. Fascinating. Do continue. Not even the right color. Luke, would you be so kind as to solve a puzzle for me? What? Right now, Professor? Are we kind of in the middle of something? Please, Professor, we are begging you, please just go to therapy. Pile of blocks has been carefully stacked. The image below is a view from the side. The perspective, little boy, go fight that angry man. Go fight that angry man. That is not me. The perspective is also rotated in an unknown direction. The gravity is acting on the block, so any block not touching the ground or a block below it will fall. When you're looking at the blocks from a certain angle, which direction is? Oh, like the blocks are stacked up on top. Not D. Slide down. This would slide down, so it's not D. A is a good one. Luke, look away and solve this puzzle. The professor's about to beat us. Hey kids, look, a deer! It's asking for which way is up, not down. I know, but like if it's... Oh, wait. Oh, then maybe that is right. Yeah, so C wouldn't work. If this is supposed to be up, this wouldn't work because those green pieces can't be there. This one would, I don't think, be able to work because here. This would fall down.
Here's my answer.
Fine, it is D.
I knew it!
Why am I doing this, sir? Yes, the boy is quite bright, we all know that, but what does that have anything to do with this? I'm getting there. But first, a question. I have a pen in my pocket. that's either red or blue. Which is it? Terribly uncharacteristic query for you to make. No logic for me to work through. I'm not a mind reader. I refuse to guess blindly. How can I solve your puzzle without a single hint? In other words, you have no idea what the color pen. Oh my god, you have no idea what color the pen in my pocket is. Of course not. That's funny. Luke, what would happen if you removed the bottom row of blocks from the structure I showed you? Everything would collapse. The rest of the blocks would fall down, I guess. That's right. Blocks in the middle of the structure don't float in. Only by resting on the blocks beneath can those blocks stay elevated. Had a pen in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? If you really were me, you would have lived through this very moment before. Therefore, you would know exactly what color the pen in my pocket is. Given your answer, I can only assume your memory of that crucial event has vanished. But remember those blocks, each one sits on top of the next. When you remove one, everything on top of it comes. It all makes sense now! No, doesn't. Go out with it. What color is the pen in your pocket? There was no pen in my pocket to begin with. Actually, my client doesn't have to answer that.
I had a feeling you were behind this, Dr. Stun Gun.
What did he get the other jacket?
Should I say?
Or the other hat?
Dimitri Allen.
An impressive deduction. Does anything ever get past you, Herschel?
He growls again. Future Layton. It's solved, and so is Dr. Stangen. Dr. Stangen was really Dimitri Allen, one of the scientists involved in the time machine explosion 10 years ago. Future Layton turns out to be Dimitri Allen, the famous scientist renowned for his research into time travel technology. Husky, you did not know that. I do not believe you knew that.
Hats off to you, Herschel.
So you're the one who's been kidnapping scientists under my name.
Predictable.
Have you ever tried to build a time machine by yourself? It's a Herculean task. And by pinning the blame on you, I could disguise myself as one of the poor scientists who vanished. Conveniently, that also provided an excellent way to lure you here. After all, the virtuous Herschel Layton would never stand by as someone sullied his good name. Sure enough, you came running. And faster than expected at that.
You're a real lowlife, you know that?
So why me? You could have chosen anyone to be the scapegoat.
Oh no, it had to be you. You see, you play a critical part in the completion of my time machine. Or rather, your memories do.
What are you saying?
The best part is that I've already got what I need from you.
Of course. So that strange device.
Finally
The
catching
brain
on.
cancer goggles.
Those glasses you put on were a cognitive capture unit of my own design. In layman's terms, a memory recorder.
But what use could you possibly have for my memories?
Why, they provide me with data, of course. Your memories contain all the information I need to recreate that fateful day's experiment.
Which day?
The day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I still don't understand what you're getting at.
I'd imagine you know quite a bit about loss yourself, Herschel. Think, man. I'm talking about Claire.
Claire.
As you know, time travel is based on movement through wormholes. One end of the wormhole is anchored in the present. But every wormhole also needs a point of origin. And to find this point of origin, one needs data. Both you and Bill had substantial interactions with Claire on the day of the accident. Using your memories of those interactions, I will triangulate the point right before her death. Of course, finding a wormhole's point of origin is no easy task. If my calculations were even the slightest bit off, I could be trapped forever.
Then why take the risk? What do you stand to gain?
Everything. You see, like you, Herschel, I loved Claire.
So you intend to travel back through time and save her?
Surely you wouldn't stop me. After all, haven't you wished for this yourself?
Nothing can excuse the kidnapping of all those scientists. Not even this, Dmitri.
You disappoint me. I had hoped a rational man like yourself would understand that the ends justify the means.
I don't see it that way.
Then what's your next move? Turn me into the police? I'd like to see you try.
You're mistaken in thinking that I came here to report you to them. I'm here to put an end to the schemes of the man who dragged my good name through the dirt. A lovely statement, Herschel, but you seem to have forgotten one key detail. The towering pagoda is my stronghold. That means you're on my turf. I have more than enough men here to overpower you. Look here. This 18th century relief illustrates our situation perfectly. It displays 2 warring factions of 5 troops. The stars indicate the strength of each troop. Your side is more or less accurately represented in red and mine in gray. It should be fairly clear to see who the victor will be. The gray side has more powerful troops. Waywright could win. Exactly. Who's our 5th person? I don't know who our 5th person is. Good head on your shoulders. Personally, I think it's a bit of a premature to praise him in this case. I think it's a bit premature to praise Dmitri. From what I can see, our troops wouldn't lose the fight, provided the battle is fought one-on-one. It sounds like you simply don't wish to admit defeat. You believe it possibly, or if you believe it possible, prove it. Okay. Each troop will engage one troop from the other side in one-on-one combat. Pair each of your red troops against one from the opposing gray force. Your troops are marked with the icon of Professor Layton, and the strength of each troop is represented by the number of stars on its banner. Range your forces so that the red side avoids defeat. When you're ready to submit your answer, tap OK to proceed. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Do that. I knew Dmitri sounded familiar. What do you mean? Like the voice actor or the character? Can't. Yeah, okay, so I can't put the voice actor. Ranger forces to get a voice. I can't move his trip. I like those words. Can I just throw them away? Can we just run? Where does a wolf? No. No, I guess it would, because I would have... He would be 3 and I'd be 2. There we go. Got it. I just had to look at it.
Very nicely
Down a little
done,
bit.
Herschel.
Give it up,
Who's the voice
Dimitri.
actor for Dimitri?
No. I'm just getting started.
How words work? I know.
Who is that?
Ara?
Bill Hawks.
As you can see, my hostage
I
here is
unfortunately
something
have never...
ancient.
I've only seen like a couple of episodes
So I
out of
wouldn't try
Naruto,
and
and I don't watch
honey
Archer, so
if I were you.
that doesn't help me.
Monster.
Oh no.
Not the show, Archer. Oh. Oh, I haven't seen Fate either, so that still doesn't help me. Prime Minister Bill Hawks, who was unaccounted for after the time machine accident, is discovered by Professor Layton in future London. Abducted by Dimitri, the Prime Minister is now being held prisoner. Will the heroes be able to rescue him? We're trapped.
I hate to disappoint you, but it seems you've failed to ensnare the genuine article.
Professor? How'd you get there?
Just what is going on here? Why are there 2 of you?
Dimitri activated his Nightmare Steel Trap Cage magic card.
Which one is the real professor?
This is a reoccurring character that people who are not aware of the Layton series is not going to know.
Don Paolo?
If he's in here,
Then where's the real professor?
Basically, this is just which one do we shoot?
this
Who?
is getting far too complicated.
Yeah, what's going on?
Take note, Luke. A true gentleman never plays his ace in the hole until absolutely necessary.
Hey, Layton, here's an idea for you. Why don't you quit it with the lectures and get me out of here?
Help us, Professor!
Be patient, Luke. I just need to find a way past this lock.
Dimitri's just standing there, just like, but, what do you mean, get past the lock? He just pulls out a gun and shoots him. Okay, all the shit about the memories in the pen don't make sense anymore. Is that why we're doing the puzzle? It wasn't Layton all along? Yeah. Cell door will open if you simply press the right button. Here's how to find it. Think of the button as squares on a grid. From wherever you start, move from one square to another in the direction dictated by each symbol. A star means to go left, a moon means to go right, and a sun means to go down, a drop of water means to go up. There is only one button that you can start from to reach all of the others by the following rules listed above. Push that button, then tap submit. Okay, well. Okay, not that one. Oh. That one.
That should do the trick. Just as I suspected.
Find a starting point and work backwards from it. It would seem the tables have turned on you, Dimitri. Given your penchant for logical thinking, I'd say you're deluded about the current situation. Look around you. In case if you haven't noticed, you're deep within the family. I was gonna say my family's headquarters, but that works. I only need to say the word, and my men will come rushing to my aid. You underestimate me, Dimitri. Do you think I'd be so naive as to set foot in your base without a plan of my own? This building is fascinating in its complexity. I saw plenty of spots where one might conceal a trap or the like. On my way here, I set up a few diversions of my own. Call for your henchmen if you like. I imagine most of them will have their hands full for at least a few more minutes. Clever, Herschel. Very clever. A pipe bomb under the stairs. Come on, boss. We gotta run. Seems I must concede defeat today. But this is far from over. I look forward to seeing you when our paths cross next. Faster than I imagined. No chance of us catching them. Oh. What's wrong? Dimitri and his men managed to abscond with the Prime Minister in the midst of all the commotion. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Bye, Chrissy. Have a good night. Dimitri's activated an alarm. Family members from the area are going to flood this place before long. A distinct possibility we may have to fight our way out of the powering pagoda. But you didn't take care of Dimitri's henchmen on the way in, Professor. Not quite, I'm afraid, but few versions I managed to set up will only buy us a few minutes. The path we took on the way in is most likely swarming with family thugs. Our only hope is to find some sort of emergency escape route. Dimitri is a prudent man. He may have one hidden in this room. You need to search this place thoroughly. Desk. Aha! Trapdoor here. Glad my hunch was right. This is our ticket out of here. Oh, the stairwell is awfully narrow. And there's more than one path. Where do we go down? Why do you have to run? Seriously, what the fuck is Layton going to do before the guards show up? Look, there's a map here that charts out the network of the channels below us. Let me see. Why, this is a bit of a tangled mess, isn't it? Blind escape, 97. In the dark maze of the tunnels below, you can't turn unless you hit a wall. Following this rule, you need to reach the goal without taking the same path twice or running into any dead ends. Path do you take? Draw a line to blank. Can't turn unless you hit a wall. Not that. That way. No, it was...
should do the trick.
There we go.
Well, that's settled.
Found the way out. Passages below are too narrow for all of us to move through at the same time. If we wish to get out of here quickly, we need to split into 2 groups. Like it, but we don't have a choice. Now, who should I take with me? You always get to be the gentleman. This time, let me escort the young lady. I'm sorry, but I would prefer you coming with me, Don Paolo. Very well. Then Flora and I will break off. Luke, you go with the professor and keep an eye on Don Paolo. Little Luke, trade with me. I want to be in the professor's group. Flora, we need to... Well, oh my god. Flora, we'll see each other soon enough. Go with Big Luke and we'll meet back at the hotel. Alright, we're all set. Let's get moving. Oh, what did I just run into? Don Paolo is legally not allowed to be alone with children. Not necessarily. It's just that Layton just wants to keep an eye on him because he just might escape again. Let me guess. A wall? Let me feel. Might actually be a door. Oh, it is! Handle here! Great. Now where are we? Bottom of the emergency stairwell. Should be a way out of the building here. Or? That door should take us outside. Well, look at that. We made it out. The family is bound to have men in the vicinity. We need to put on some distance between us and the pagoda. Leave.
I still don't understand why Don Paolo's here. Can someone please explain that to me?
Always with the questions. Won't you put a lid on it for a few minutes, you brat?
I most certainly will not.
Honestly, you two, would you please stop bickering? You're on the same side.
And while I'm getting things off my chest, why the heck did I have to play the decoy who gets caught?
Come now, Paul. It wasn't that bad. Your role was certainly the more exciting one.
Professor, you still haven't explained what happened back there.
I knew we'd be monitored from the moment we stepped foot inside the pagoda. So I wanted to make sure we had at least one trick up our collective sleeve. Don Paolo, master of deception and disguise, seemed like the perfect man to employ for the task.
You two are friends? That's the first I've heard of this.
Ha! Don't get it confused, kid. I'm no friend of his.
Discount Waluigi is not one of our friends.
We both want answers to the same questions. So we decided to work together. That's all.
When did this start?
Tell me, Luke, when we visited Dr. Schrader, did anything he said strike you as strange?
No, not really.
It was his greeting that made me suspicious.
Huh?
Who's that? Oh, it's you, Herschel. And little Luke.
Sure, I remember it. But what of it?
He didn't seem terribly surprised to see little Luke, did he?
Oh, of course. In the future, I'm not a kid anymore. But the doctor didn't even notice.
Precisely.
That means Dr. Schrader was...
Don Paolo in disguise, yes.
So you knew he was a fake before he even said 4 sentences. Wow, you're good, Professor.
That planted the seed of doubt, though I didn't confirm my suspicion until much later.
Did Don Paolo pose as anyone else?
Yes, he did a bit of spying on us as Dean Del Mona when we met him last. From the moment I laid eyes on him, it was obvious we were dealing with an imposter.
Amazing. How did you know?
His white hair gave it away.
But white hair seems perfectly natural on a man his age.
Not if he wears a wig. He let me in on his secret some time ago. He's been bald for ages. Don Paolo mistakenly selected a white wig to show how much Dean Delmona had aged.
Wow, nice work there, Professor.
Shortly after that, I confronted Don Paolo and had him tell me everything. It seems Dimitri had been paying him quite handsomely to make sure we headed toward the pagoda. I filled Don Paolo in on all the strange happenings we've witnessed here. And then I requested his assistance in solving this mystery.
Well, that all makes sense, I suppose. But the part I still don't get is why Don Paolo decided he wanted to help us. After all, this is the fellow who tried to run us over with a Ferris wheel.
That's none of your business, brat.
Hey, call me a brat again and just see what happens.
It was Claire, Luke. It all had to do with Claire.
The woman Dimitri was talking about?
Claire was my girlfriend back when I was just starting my academic career. She was a researcher who worked in the same laboratory as Dimitri.
Oh no, so she...
Yes. The last time I saw her, she was on her way to the lab the day of that massive explosion. The oddest thing is that the accident received very little media coverage. It's clear someone with a lot of influence was suppressing information about the incident. I did everything I could to research the matter on my own. My efforts were largely fruitless.
I had no idea.
It's likely that Dimitri feels he is to blame for Claire's death. His obsession with going back in time seems like a twisted version of atonement.
What a terribly sad story. But what does it have to do with Don Paolo?
Well, Luke, as it turns out, Dimitri and I weren't the only ones with strong feelings for Claire.
So Claire was a man killer, apparently.
What? Don't act so surprised. I have feelings too, you know.
Thanks for meeting me on such short notice, Herschel.
Oh, no. It's my pleasure.
Here, this is for you.
What is it?
A letter, of course. Read it at home.
Why don't you just tell me what it says? I'm right here, after all.
My, you're making this quite difficult. What I want to say is, well, in short, this.
Layton! You! You will pay for this someday!
He runs into the river.
Layton has been my arch nemesis ever since that fateful day.
I see.
Yes, though it's worth mentioning that I had no inkling of Paul's crush until he told me himself. He was in the year above me at university. Imagine my surprise when I learned that Don Paolo was none other than my old classmate, Paul.
I had no idea you'd been through so much. Sorry for being so mean to you, Paul.
Ugh, spare me your sappy sympathy. And my name is Don Paolo. Address me as such, boy.
Anyway, you put on quite the performance, Don Paolo. With you distracting Dimitri, I had just enough time to do some sleuthing in the area.
So that's what you were up to while we were climbing the pagoda. Did you find anything?
Yes, but I need to confirm a few facts before I can connect all the dots.
Then it sounds like that should be our next move. Where to, Professor?
Oh, I'll let you ponder that for yourself. But first, we should head back to the hotel. Flora and the other Luke are waiting for us there.
All right. We're actually going to take just a quick break. I need to go to the bathroom. Chapter 10, Across the Thames. We are going to pause here for just a second. I have to go to the bathroom. Oh, I am making myself again. Okay, I will be right back. Give me just a couple of minutes. On.
I met you in the yellow light of a sign that bore your name. You said it was a coincidence, but one you can't explain. Said I'm not going to read more other than I should. But when you smiled, I knew I always would. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room, but I am trying. Stuck beneath the spinning glow of a familiar hue. Struck by your impression, like all of those next to you, but I will try to stand and make it down the hall, but in the sound, I'm barely here at all. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room, but I am trying so hard to meet you where you are. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room, but I am trying so hard. I met you in the yellow light of a sign that bore your name. You said it was a coincidence, but one you can't explain. Said I'm not going to read more other than I should. But when you smiled, I knew I always would. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room, but I am trying. Stuck beneath the spinning glow of a familiar hue. Struck by your impression, like all of those next to you, but I will try to stand and make it down the hall, but in the sound, I'm barely here at all. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. across the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you but it's too soon. I wanna meet you but I can't speak. Or dead across the room, but I am trying so hard to meet you where you are. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you but it's too soon. I wanna meet you but I can't speak. Or dead across the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you but it's too soon. I wanna meet you but I can't speak. Or dead across the room, but I am trying so hard.
I'm back. Okay. Okay, I have to check something. I'm pretty sure there's only 11 chapters in the game. Like, almost. Also, for context, for a little bit of context for Don Paolo. Don Paolo is a reoccurring villain from the games. He was the main villain of the first 2 games. Just so that way, because I told you that he's a reoccurring character, and I warned everybody at the beginning when we started this that there was going to be somebody no one's going to know who he is. That is the person. That is the person that nobody knows who he is, because he is just he's a reoccurring villain from the other games. It's not particularly important to the plot of this one, other than he's the master of disguise, and he has been in the other games. Alright, there are actually 13 chapters. Okay. Trying to decide if I wanted to... Not gonna lie. I had to wait to tell you, because if I thought Layton's hair was actually just like that. No, I had to... I would have told you guys about him sooner, but it would have ruined the twist. Sounds good to me. Fine, this is where we part ways. Got other things to take care of. Sure? You sure you're not running off to formulate an evil plan of some sort? Why would you ever accuse me of that? Truly, I'm wounded. Going to work on a pet project of mine that I've been meaning to finish. Farewell, Paul. Meet up with us later when you're done. Find us... Can it, Layton. I'm not a fool. Where to find you. And now he's gone. Is it safe to let him wander around on his own like that? I understand your concern, Luke, but I think we can trust him this time. Say so, Professor. I've cared an awful lot for Claire. If losing her to you turned him into Don Paolo. He certainly was infatuated, but enough about the subject for now. We have to work to do. Get moving, Luke. I still don't know where we're going, especially now that we know future Layton fake. Well, in light of these new developments, our first priority is to liberate the Prime Minister. Dimitri fled the Towering Pagoda with Mr. Fox, so he certainly has another hideout in the area. And we're gonna find his other base. Got it. Oh, but first we need to get back to the hotel. Right. To pick up Flora. Hopefully, she and Big Luke made it to the hotel. Meet up with Flora at the hotel. I could just... Can I take the rail line? Oh, I can. We can get back to Flatstone Street. Okay. Flatstone Street. Here we go. Instead of walking all the way back. Time. Just tell me. Tell me. Tell me. So which one is it now? I look deep in thought there, Professor. Found any new information on your case? Oh, Layton, just the man I was looking for. See, I have uncovered a clue that has simply stumped me. Look at it for yourself. Fingerprint number 105. A fingerprint was recently discovered at the scene of an unsolved crime. 4 prime suspects have been rounded up and brought into this. Their fingerprints of subjects A, B, C, and D to the fingerprint shown beneath the magnifying glass and identify who the... Okay.
That should do the trick.
It's a...
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Because when you look at your own fingerprint, when you actually print it onto something, it's backwards. The other two didn't have the loops. So. I just tracked down who committed this. Hector. Listen, lad. A man of the law cannot ignore one case simply because he's busy with another. It's the duty of every officer to assist and defend the citizens of our fair city. That's how I work in a place as lawless and overrun with criminal activity as this one. As even in the den of depravity, I will ensure the spirit of Scotland Yard burns bright. For the citizens of this London are very grateful for your efforts, Inspector. Yeah, and maybe along the way, you'll find some clues to help track down the Prime Minister. Oh wait, no, I'm going to the hotel. I don't have to go there. Hey. So let me get this straight. Dimitri is building a time machine to go back to the past to save Claire. Correct, or at least that's what he said. Funny. I ran through every floor of the pagoda, but I didn't see anything resembling the machine. Excellent observation, my boy. Dimitri clearly had a destination in mind when he ran from the towering pagoda. I think he was heading to another base of his, facility where he performs his time machine. Is that where you were looking out for? Oh wait, is that what you were out looking for while we scaled the tower with Don Paolo? Yes, in part anyway. I'll lay everything out for you once we check in with Laura. Until then, I challenge you to think about the situation on your own. I don't know if Husky is still here, but I really want to know what he has to say, because he had theories at the beginning of the game, and they are not correct. Professor, Luke, welcome back! So glad you both are safe. To you, dear. Hopefully getting out of the pagoda wasn't too difficult for you. Not at all. Big Luke was kind enough to lead the way. Hey, speaking of Big Luke, where is he? I'm saddened that it wasn't his evil twin. I don't know if I'm ever gonna play any of the other Layton games on stream. I probably won't. I probably won't. But, I don't know, as much as I love them, I probably won't end up playing any more of them on stream just because... Not sure. Well, there's 6... No, please. Are you sure? I always feel like I'm boring people whenever I play these. I just wanted to play this one because it makes me happy. This is my favorite one of the series. If I play more of them, then I can't say what I was going to. A man with a mustache, dressed in all black. Think of all the slide puzzles. I like the puzzles. Well, we have 7. No, not 7. Well, technically if you count Layton. Oh, Professor Layton, right? I guess that is. I'm always screaming at my screen. There's technically 7 more games if we're including the side game for the Phoenix Wright crossover, which personally I really like the Phoenix Wright crossover. I might see if I can find a ROM of it to play on stream. Because if we are gonna continue playing other Layton games, because the one with Phoenix Wright is flat out, it's completely on its own. You do not need to have any context for anything to play it. Because it was intended to be played by either or, so they didn't want to, they didn't for either or for the fans. Do the Phoenix, I'm not saying that. Do the Phoenix Wright version. I am not saying that. I don't know, can I find it? Hold on. See if I can even find one. That one might not have a ROM. I'm honestly kind of surprised that the auto mod didn't catch that. Let me see. Hold on, we're taking a quick detour just to see if I can find one. Oh, would you look at that? I found one. Can't auto mod a mod. Oh, interesting. Let's do the American version. I have already found a ROM. Alright, I guess I can do that one. Shipley to me. Whoever it was, he walked right up to Luke and started talking really fast and furious. At some point during the conversation, Luke got a troubled look on his face and said, Laura, some very important business has come up and I need to go take care of it immediately. Please tell the professor to carry on with his investigation without me for now. Fast. I thought it was going to be a lot harder to find one. In Diesel. Did he tell you where he was going? No, but he did promise to meet back with us later. Oh, my music is starting to stutter. I don't know why. I think Luke is even more perceptive than I thought. He knows exactly what his next move is. Hi, Reggie! Professor, is something the matter? Just thinking back to what happened earlier. Do you remember who first told us that we had traveled into the future? Oh, that'd be Big Luke, I believe. Yes, that's right. You have a visitor, Professor? Oh, who is it? Pardon the intrusion, Layton. Oh, Inspector Kelmley. What can I do for you? Been thinking about something I saw while running back to about town. How to say this? I'm afraid it may sound a bit ridiculous. What's ridiculous? Well, it's just, I could be mistaken. I'm quite sure of what I saw. Remember our discussion about the explosion at the Institute of the Polydimensional Research? Well, a few minutes ago, I spotted a woman on the street who looks like one of the blast victims. Gosh, you're talking about Claire, aren't you? Then you know why I'm so... Yes, Inspector, you're not alone. You've also seen the woman you spoke of. The resemblance she bears to Claire is striking, but it's coincidental. It has to be. Yes, I suppose you're probably right. Forgive me, I wasn't thinking clearly. Well, there's bound to be a logical explanation for this. The similarity isn't coincidental. Perhaps you can check if this woman is... Oh my god. If this woman is some relative of... Take another look into her file and see if I can find anything else out about her family. Oh, by the by, you haven't seen Barton around anywhere, have you? Barton? No, can't say I have, sir. I swear, if he didn't have me looking out for him, he'd have been sacked from the force ages ago. Of course, I'm rather fond of the fellow, and I intend to look out for him until I retire. But still, at any rate, if you see Barton, tell him his commanding officer is searching for him. Good day. Oh, where's our adventure going to take us next, Professor? Laura, this isn't an adventure. An investigation. Did you try and take it more seriously? Take it very seriously, Luke. Just excited, that's all. Not all of us get to go on these kind of investigations all the time. Plus, you get to be with Professor day in and day out. Guess the professor and I are always together. Well, I, for one, am happy to hear of your enthusiasm. 3 of us will get to the bottom of this case together. Let's head out. Oh, heading back out so soon? Yes, we are. By the way, Becky, I've been wondering if there's somewhere nearby for us to cross the town. There's a bridge, but it's quite a long way out behind Chinatown. Excuse me, sir. Did I hear that you're trying to cross the Thames? Oh, grandmother, I didn't realize you were awake. There used to be an underground tunnel that would take you across. It went under the Thames, and people would just walk through to the other side. Oh, a tunnel under the river sounds amazing! Unfortunately, once the family gained control, they closed down the tunnel. The Gaul must still know a way in, though. Gaul? Oh, do you not know him, sir? He's easy to spot with his unibrow and blue hat and scheming smile. We have quite the history, though. He now spends most of his time down at the black market. Oh, yes, I do believe I've met that friend of yours before. Remember him, don't you, Luke? Luke? Where'd he go? Was he here just a moment ago? Oh, are you two looking for Luke? He walked out of here a second ago. By himself? What, where could he possibly have headed? Please excuse me, madam, but I have to go find my friend. Thank you for the information. Not at all, sir. We here at Hotel Duke are always delighted to. Hey, Professor, where could Luke have run off to? I don't know, but I share your concern. It's unlike Luke to take off without so much as a word. Maybe he decided to go on a secret mission of his own? Like you when we went to the Towering Pagoda. Well, regardless of his reasons, he shouldn't be out here alone. He shouldn't be out there alone. We need to search for him. Search for Luke. Hey kid, have you seen Luke? Hello there, young fellow. Have you by any chance seen Luke around here? No, I don't think he's come by this way. Why? Something wrong? It's probably nothing serious, but should you see him, do let him know I'm looking for him. Ding, 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 you got it. Okay, so if he didn't come by here, then he's not. Oh my god, did Belle kidnap him? Oh my god, Belle might have kidnapped him. I don't remember this part. Maybe ask the investigator first. What is it now, Layton? You seen Luke, Inspector? He dashed off on his own just a few minutes ago. Strange. He hasn't taken the railway, or I would have seen him. Much as I can say for sure. Must have headed into the direction of the Thames. I thought the boy was joined to you by the hip. Well, I suppose every hatchling has to learn to fly. I'm just a bit concerned as to where he's flying. I know the feeling. Barton gets me fretting over him twice a week, easy. Of course, Luke's a fair bit brighter than Barton. I wouldn't worry himself up. Just the same. If you happen to see Luke, please let him know I'm looking for him. Alright. Take this way up the stairs. Oh, found him! Luke, there you are. Oh, hi, Professor. see you've gone out for a stroll. Yeah. No problem. Sorry to run off. I was just thinking. So much fun these last few years. I've gotten used to going everywhere together. Of course you have. After all, we're the best of friends. Natural we'd spend time together. Dad told me the other day that his job is transfer. Yes. Father mentioned that to me as well. Tell me, Luke, do you believe that we're true friends? Of course I do. How can you even ask that? Good. Then there's no need to worry. See, true friends share a special connection. And this connection ensures no matter how far apart they may be separated physically, distance and time apart are irrelevant. The bond formed by true friendship. Follow? I think I do. Excellent. Let's get back to our investigation. We have many mysteries to solve. Sounds good, Professor. Oh, it's good to see you back in high spirits, my boy. Now tell me, can you guess where we're heading next? Thinking about it a lot, I'm guessing Dimitri fled to wherever he's building his time. But the question is, we already know that his research lab isn't powering Pagoda. Right, so we must return to the clues we've gathered during our investigation in London. Has anything we've seen around town struck you as suspicious? Oh, you know, I was thinking about all the men in the white coats we've been running into. Those lab coats. Doubt about it. Perhaps those men were involved in Dimitri's research. Excellent. Now, let's think back just a little bit more. We've met several men in lab coats around town. Other than their garb, what else did all of these men have in common? Of course! They all had wet shoes and pants! Some of them must have come from someplace near water. But where? What about the Thames? They were men. What did they all have in common? They were all men. Maybe they came from a part of town through the underground passage there. Laura? What underground passage? We asked the lady at the hotel how to get across the Thames, and she told us about this tunnel. Oh. Yes, we've met quite a few scientists around town in our time. And though they haven't been very forthcoming with details, it's clear where we've been coming from. Suspicion is that these men work at the research and that they come into town to refresh themselves after long hours of research. You've had this theory the whole time, Professor? It's been a working theory for a while, yes. After all, who goes around in soggy pants? Saw too many men walking the town in that state. Light the whole thing off as a. Therefore, I believe this research center is somewhere on the other side of the Thames. Amazing. Really, I've still got a long to go before I can think. Alright, everyone, we're headed back to the Black Market Bazaar. Why there? We were trying to get across the Thames. Shouldn't we just go back to the Riverside area? I'm sure we'll make it there eventually. First, we've got to talk to the man at the bazaar with the unibrow. His name was Seagal. Okay, if you say so. Yes. Hello, Seagal. Oh, first time someone's called me by my real name in some time. Where'd you hear it? Psychiatrist at the Hotel Duke told us. Oh, dear old Maggie. Can be quite fearsome, but underneath it all, she's good people. What? Anyway, what can I do for you? We're trying to find a way across the Thames around. We're told you might be able to help us. Have you tried jumping? To be honest, that option is not one I consider. I'm just joshing with you. Well, there's a couple of boats that leave from in front of the Thames, but those are exclusive use by family and their goon squad. I was told that you knew of another way across. Oh, so Maggie laid it all out for you, did she? More or less. Alright then. Things are pretty rough across the river. If you're set on heading there, I gotta at least make sure you've got the brains to get across. Puzzle 109. Maneuver the 3 colored blocks into the matching goal square. Oh, it's one of these. Got it. Back where it was. I start. Only move stuff. Meant to do the other way. Hold on. Start. Oh shoot, I did it again. Darn it. Keep doing it. By accident. Oh, wrong way. No! Keep. Wrong button. This way. Oh, I did it again. And no! I know what I'm supposed to do, but I keep pressing the wrong button. No, I did it again. Wait. There we go. Okay.
Let's see if I got this right.
It's probably gonna tell me. It's like, oh, you could have solved that in 5 moves. Okay. Okay, I see you've got enough brains to take care of yourself out there, so listen good. Down by the riverside, there's a door that leads to the tunnel under the river. The door's locked tighter than a bank safe, but there's a thing. But here's the thing. There's a switch to open it. One. Of course. It's not a button or anything that straight. Fancy coded lock. But, judging by how just solved my puzzle, you might have the smarts to break the code. Take the tunnel under the river. Let's go. Look, that must be the door the Seagull was talking about. Right, Flora. Now we just have to find the switch that opens the door. Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know where the switch is? And just who might you be? My name is Herschel Layton, although I don't believe I've made your acquaintance. Oh, me? I'm Beacon. I take care of that lighthouse in the river. Shouldn't you be there? Protecting the shore from boats and hanging out here? Oh, hey there, little boy. You were so quiet, I didn't even notice you there. So, you want to know why I'm here? I'd be happy to tell you, but first I need your help. It's a puzzle that I can't solve, and it's been keeping me up all night. I need my beauty sleep. Do you happen to find the answer to this troublesome little thing? Okay. One male is standing in front of a child. Two males are standing behind a female. One male and one female are standing behind a female is standing behind a child. What is the minimum number of people present in the scene described? Okay, well, if we have one child, use blue for a child. Child. Our child. Head. Our very crude child. I tried to give him a smiley face. Alright, this is our child. Okay. We have... female standing behind a child. Male. Drawing this, but like, I don't know. Kitty and a child. Man standing in front of the child. So we're gonna make this a line. Man. Front of the child. One male and one female are standing behind one. There are two males standing behind. Well, if there's two males standing behind... Oh, whoops. There's two males standing behind a female. Males are standing behind a female, and the female is standing behind a child. One male and one female standing behind a male, so male and a female standing behind a child, and then two males. Four? Or five, including the child.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Ah.
Well, if at first you don't
Something
succeed.
tricky going on. Oh, I didn't mean to quit. Sorry. I meant to press do-over. Oh, there goes my picture. Alright. I'm gonna use lines this time. We have a child. Child is gonna be orange. Lady is standing behind the child. And then there is a man standing in front of the child. 2 males are standing behind the female.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Oh, it's not 4.
I must have overlooked something.
Male is in front of the child. 2 males are standing behind the female. 1 male and 1 female are standing behind a male. There's the male. Male standing behind the child. Unless we're pulling some, like, garbage about there being 3 people. Like my...
Let's see if I've got this right.
Oh, it is pulling garbage about there only being 3 people.
Just as I suspected.
Male, child, adult, male, adult, female. You were right about the kid being a male. Oh, I should probably be reading this. The ad said I'd be looking after a lighthouse, but when I peeked inside the other day, I was shocked. The whole thing was filled with awful machines, buzzing, whirring, and doing other machiney. Couldn't stand around all that clanking, so I decided to go on a walk to clear my head. And why would the owner put out an ad for a lighthouse keeper when the machines do all the work? About the beacon story doesn't fishy for them. More going on by or be of. Bingo. So this is the switch Segal was talking about. I think I can break the code. Let's see. Puzzle 110, a zero-sum game. For each of the 4 squares below, there is a way to display the numbers 0 to 9. Tapping each 4 buttons, A, B, C, will change the numbers according to a set of rules. Figure out the hidden rules and set all of the numbers to 6. We go.
Here's my answer. I knew it!
Button A adds 5, B adds 3, C adds 7, and D adds 4. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't solve that puzzle. I just kept poking things until everything said 0. I didn't feel like figuring out the rules. Pretty sure that you were the bottom? What? Nothing like good old brute force. Hey, it solved the puzzle, didn't it? Just keep pressing the buttons. Oh, this place is a mess. Seems the tunnel here has been neglected for some time. Fall apart. There's no way to make our way through without getting our pants soaked. Wonder the scientists were never dry. Boats of the area under crossing the Thames must ask. Tunnel is the best way to make the sides of the river unhurried. Professor, Luke, wait! Get across this mess, my dress will get absolutely soaked. I know, it's rough. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made in investigation. Easy for you to say, Luke. You're wearing short pants. Do not see called you out on the bottom of the answer? Oh, you mean like when it was just like, oh, you could just, like, mash a bunch of buttons until you get it right. Yeah, that's what I did. You're only missing one solved mystery. Guy isn't here. Huh. Oh, look who we have here. You! I thought this place was unguarded. Got it all wrong, boy, but I'm not on guard. You're taking a break. Very relaxing. You know, now that I've seen you, I can't very well let you just walk past. Listen, we really need to get past through. Really need to pass through. Get past through. Ooh. Can you just look the other way? Doubtless you're headed for the research facility, yeah? Sure, whatever. Go through. After all, I'm not exactly on the clock here. But that doesn't mean you have to go. That doesn't mean I don't have standards. Can't measure up to them. I won't let you. Standards? Standards. Puzzle standards, obviously. Doesn't look like you've solved very many. Come back when you've solved at least 80 puzzles. Okay, so I have 73. Hey, guess what? Guess where we're going? Ooh, Bunny's got a puzzle for us. Subject 3! What do you want? Wondering something back when the scientist on you? Work? It wasn't work, kid. It was torture. Sorry. What I mean to say is back then in the facility they kept you at. You think about that awful kid. I tried my best to block it from my memory. Best memory from that time is diving out of there and swimming towards freedom. Facility must have been near water. Yeah, I still remember the puzzle I thought up as I swam through the water. Oh, you must have been one heck of a multitasker to do that. Basically what we're gonna do is we're just gonna talk to literally everybody we passed on the way. No, not another. Second fastest swimmer is standing next to the biggest. I may have the biggest body, but certainly not the fastest. I have biggest swimsuit, but I'm no match for Big B. I'm the smallest, but I'll finish 4th. I'll beat the person beside me fastest. Second fastest swimmer is standing next to the biggest person. The biggest person. Or the fastest swimmer. Second fastest. He says that he's not the fastest. Biggest swimsuit, but I'm no match for smallest. I'll finish 4th. So we have last place and 4th place here. Second fastest is standing next to the biggest person. Second place.
How about this?
Yeah.
Phew, that's a relief.
First rate. Swimmer D is the fastest. Swimming is a lot of fun, but sure. Oh, I didn't realize that B was 3rd place. I mixed up E and B's places in like where they were, but it's fine. My good sir, you have a puzzle for me? Oh. Eh. We're heading back to the puzzle, like... Kitty Cat, do you have a Kitty Cat's got a puzzle. Meow! Oh no, are you having trouble again, are you? No. Aye, that is some puzzle. 108, dogs and cats. Okay. 0 plus 1 equals dog. 6 plus 3 equals dog. 7 plus 9 equals dog cat. 11 plus 17 equals cat. 0 plus 2 equals cat. 6 plus 7 equals dog. And 11 plus 12 equals cat dog. If the above is true, then what is the smallest value for the question mark that will make the following equation true? 1 plus blank equals dog. Well, a 7... That's... 13. Because 6 plus 7 equals dog, but 0 plus 1 equals just dog, so it's 1 plus 13. So it'd be 14 equals dog.
Here's my answer.
Oh. I feel like I'm having a stroke reading this out. Oh wait, but 6 plus 3 equals dog as well. No, because wouldn't that make 4 dog? I feel like I'm stupid.
How about this? I don't know what to say.
Woof me. Oh my god. Okay. 0 plus 1 dog. 6 plus 7 equals dog. So wouldn't you want to combine those together? Wait a sec. It's evens and odds. Because when you look at it, so 1 is dog, 9 is dog, and then we have 2 is cat. 1 and 9 are both odd numbers, but cat at 2 is an even number. So when you have dog cat is 7 plus 9, that's 16, so that's an odd number followed by an even number. And then when you have cat dog, that's 11 plus 12. Have 23, which is an even followed by an odd. So to have 3, you need something that equals odd, odd, odd. One plus first odd. I'll triple. That's 11.
Here's my answer.
Oh my god, I figured it out.
Phew, that's a relief.
Oh, I got it. That was so dumb. Big brain. I'm just imagining everybody staring at their screens, like their head in their hands, going, "What the fuck is they saying?" Because that's what I was doing. I literally had my head like, I can't portray it on screen, but like I had both of my hands pressed against my forehead, just like leaning against my desk, staring at the numbers until I realized it was a pattern. I have never felt more stupid witchcraft. Now you know how I feel when I figure out when you guys figure out an answer that should have been really super obvious. Witchcraft. Have a pleasant day. Have a puzzle for me? No, you don't. You just had information. Have a puzzle for me? Oh, you do. See you again. Hold on, just give me your puzzle. Care what you have to say, just give me the puzzle. Okay. 4 shy couples are depicted below by red and blue symbols. They would all like to meet up with their respective partners for a date without running into anyone else in town. Draw lines between couples AA, BB, CC, and D without crossing any of their paths. Restart. We're actually gonna start with D. Ooh. Go. Preferably without messing all of it up. Oh my god. Okay, there we go.
How about this? No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Everybody just has to go in a spiral. Oh, is this gonna be another one of those like slide Layton around on the door again ones? Yes, it is. Okay. Take him all the way over here. That way. Talk to the guy. So actually go this way. There we go.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
We needed 80, right? $77, so we still need 3 more. Have no puzzle for me. Have a puzzle for me? You have no puzzle. Leave. I would like to leave this conversation. Going in here. So we can talk to the lady who killed the bee.
They all live in that adorable little house over there.
Okay. These are all the puzzles that we missed walking around. We only need to solve 3 of them. Okay. Done.
This puzzle has met its match.
Oh, Big Luke was apparently
Success.
the one that was assigned to that puzzle. Even though he's not here. Strange shapes. Shapes are fine, I think. 5 shapes are drawn on a chalkboard below. One of them isn't quite right. Circle a shape that doesn't belong. Everything else has more than 5
should do the
points? No.
Well, if at
All 5
first
shapes are
you
pretty
don't
weird looking, but
succeed.
that's not without meaning. Oh! They all have numbers.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Wait, no, but those are 3s. Shoot.
I must have overlooked something.
Hold on. All of them have numbers. See, this one's made of 7s. This one is made of 7s. This one is made of 5. 6, 4, 3. Seven?
That should do the trick.
Oh my god, which one is it?
Well, if at
pattern.
first you don't succeed.
Because I see that they're all numbers, but... it's gotta be... If it's not this one, then I know it's 5s.
Let's see if I've got
I
this
just don't
right.
understand what I'm looking for.
Few things
Because they all of the others had like an open center? Correct. The other shapes are made of 3s, 4s, 5s, 5s, and 7s. Oh, it's because they're all made of the same numbers of... Yeah. Alright. Shelve the books. Sure. Shelve the book. Arrange the 5 books below into the green shelf following these. No books can go left of the brown book. Okay, well. I go to the left of the brown book, then the brown book has to be all the way up against. Only the blue book can touch the brown book. Yellow book goes to the left of the white book. Blue book cannot touch the purple book. Space big enough for another book must be left next to. It was stupid. No, the purple one is too tall. Never mind. I was like, oh, I could just do this. But it says that only the blue book can touch the brown book. Oh, it says the blue book has to touch the purple book. The books can go to the left of the brown book. Only the blue book can touch the brown book. Yellow book goes to the left of the white book. Blue book has to touch the purple book. Oh, like this? Like keeping them how they were? The problem it says is the yellow book goes to the left of the white book. And that a space has to be left next to the yellow book for another book. An empty space big enough for one book must be left next to the yellow book. That I can't stack them like this. Nothing can go to the left of the brown book, then the brown book has to be. Hold on. No.
Here's my answer.
Aw.
I don't know what to say.
As long as the conditions are met, it doesn't matter how you arrange the books. Oh. No, because that purple one... Because theoretically it should look like this, but the problem is that I need the space next to the yellow book. I need a space here.
This one's as good as solved.
Got it.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
That should be enough to get through. Yeah, it is. It is also 1 a.m., so we are going to... actually stop here. We are going to save. We're going to save, and I'm going to bed, because it is 1 a.m. We will finish this tomorrow, because we're literally, like, right at the end of the game, so we will finish this tomorrow. Okay. And I've got the ROM for Professor Layton and the Phoenix Wright crossover, so I guess we can do that at some point. Or is that she went past midnight? Thought it was gonna, like... No, I thought it was gonna be like... I wasn't going to, and then where we stopped was a bad position when midnight hit, and so I'm like, we need to keep going at least. So, we will pick this up tomorrow. I am not gonna be around this weekend, unfortunately, which is why I kind of want to finish this tomorrow. My mother has made a very sudden decision that we are leaving town. That we are leaving town this weekend, so I won't be around at least on Saturday. I might be around on Sunday, but I'm not sure. That's why we're doing this tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good night, good morning, good day, whatever it is for you. I will see you tomorrow for the last of this Professor Layton game. I'll see you guys. Bye.
Like